Welcome. Join me on a journey to the edges of Spain, where sun and sea have sculpted a coastline of breathtaking beauty. This is not just a list, but an invitation to feel the warmth of the sun, hear the rhythm of the waves, and witness the wild splendor of Spain's shores. Let the world outside fade away. Our adventure to Spain's most unforgettable beaches begins now. Our journey begins on Formentera, the smallest and perhaps most enchanting of the Balearic Islands, where time seems to slow down and the Mediterranean reveals its most pristine secrets. At Playa de Ses Iletes, you're greeted by a stretch of sand so dazzlingly white it almost seems unreal, bordered by the gentle curve of the island's coastline. Here, powdery white sand and turquoise waters create a scene of almost surreal perfection, inviting you to sink your toes into the soft shore and let your worries drift away. The clarity of the water is thanks to ancient seagrass meadows, known as Posidonia oceanica, which filter the sea and provide a vital habitat for marine life, playing a crucial role in the Mediterranean's health and beauty. This isthmus is so narrow, you can see the sea on both sides. A ribbon of sand between two blues, making you feel as if you're walking on water, suspended between sky and sea. The area's protected status preserves its raw, untamed character, ensuring that the dunes, native plants and wildlife remain untouched by mass tourism. The only sounds are gentle waves, a whispering breeze, and the distant call of seabirds. Nature's own symphony, uninterrupted and pure. As the sun sets, the sand glows with hues of orange and gold, reflecting the sky's brilliance and casting a magical light over the entire landscape, making every moment feel timeless. Playa de Ses Iletes is more than a destination, it's a sanctuary for the soul. A place where you can reconnect with yourself and the natural world in perfect harmony. Here, the frantic pace of life dissolves into the tranquil rhythm of the tides, and every breath feels deeper, every moment more meaningful. It's a place of profound peace, a reminder that the greatest luxuries are gifts of a thriving planet, and that true richness is found in nature's embrace. This is a benchmark for beaches, a true fragment of paradise, where the world's worries seem to melt away with the setting sun. Let yourself be present, breathe in the salty air, and marvel at the rare beauty of Playa de Ses Iletes, a place that reminds us how extraordinary our planet can be. We travel north to San Sebastian, where Playa de la Concha curves gracefully along the city's heart. Sheltered by Mount Urgel and Mount Igueldo, this golden crescent blends wild Atlantic beauty with urban elegance. The Grand Promenade invites leisurely strolls, while locals and visitors mingle along the shore. At low tide, the beach expands for games and exploration. At high tide, the sea reclaims its canvas. Belle Epoque architecture frames the scene, a reminder of the city's rich history. As evening falls, city lights twinkle along the bay, reflecting a unique piece where culture and ocean meet. Playa de la Concha is the city's living room, a place of belonging and timeless charm. Now, we journey to the wild windswept Costa de la Luz and the breathtaking Playa de Bologna, a place where the untamed spirit of nature is on full display. Here, a colossal sand dune rises dramatically, meeting the endless blue of the Atlantic Ocean in a scene that feels almost otherworldly. The ever-present wind sculpts the landscape, constantly shifting the sands and creating new patterns with every gust. Adventurous kite surfers harness this wind, soaring and dancing across the waves, adding vibrant energy to the wild seascape. The dune itself is alive, its shape ever-changing as the wind carves ripples and ridges into the golden sand. Just behind the beach, the ancient Roman ruins of Baello Claudia stand as silent witnesses to centuries of history, their weathered stones echoing stories of a distant past. Here you can gaze out to sea just as the Romans once did, imagining ships arriving from across the Mediterranean. Then, turn to admire ancient columns, their sun-warmed stones glowing beneath the same sky that has watched over this land for millennia. The fleeting waves, the migrating dunes, and the enduring stones create a striking contrast, nature and history intertwined in a single breathtaking panorama. It's a place where the passage of time is visible, and the extraordinary beauty of the landscape is impossible to ignore. Walk the sweeping 4-kilometer bay to discover secluded coves, natural mud baths and moments of pure tranquility far from the crowds. The sense of space here is immense, with crystal clear water and endless stretches of sand, inviting you to slow down and breathe. Playa de Bologna is a true sanctuary, where wild beauty, ancient history, and the rhythms of nature come together in perfect harmony. Some places are simply too special, too raw and beautiful, to ever be tamed, and Playa de Bologna is one of them. In the wild and windswept northwest of Galicia, Playa de las Catedrales, known as the Beach of the Cathedrals, reveals its breathtaking wonders only when the tide is low, transforming the coastline into a natural masterpiece. As the sea recedes, a dramatic landscape emerges. Majestic rock arches and soaring stone cathedrals, sculpted over thousands of years by the relentless forces of wind and water, stand tall against the Atlantic breeze. Walking here is to step into another world. Sunlight pours through the arches, casting shifting shadows on the glistening wet sand, while the rhythmic echo of the waves fills the air with a sense of wonder and tranquility. Each weathered formation tells a silent story of deep geological time, revealing the patient artistry of nature and the slow, powerful processes that have shaped this coastline for eons. Access is carefully limited to protect this fragile marvel, reminding us that witnessing such beauty is a rare privilege, and that our presence must be gentle and respectful. At low tide, you can explore hidden passages and discover rock pools teeming with vibrant marine life. Tiny crabs, colorful anemones, and darting fish, all thriving in this unique ecosystem. Playa de las Catedrales is a pilgrimage for those seeking nature's artistry, a place where photographers, travelers, and dreamers alike come to marvel at the ever-changing interplay of sea, stone, and sky. It's a fleeting cathedral built by the sea itself, a sanctuary sculpted by the tides, where every visit offers a new perspective and a fresh sense of awe. Playa de las Catedrales stands as a powerful reminder of our responsibility to protect such wonders, ensuring that future generations can experience the magic of this extraordinary place. On Mallorca's northeast coast, Playa de Muro stretches for nearly 6 kilometers, a family sanctuary of golden sand and shallow turquoise water. The gentle slope creates a vast, natural swimming pool, safe for all ages. Backed by dunes and pine forests of Albufera Natural Park, tranquility is preserved even in summer. A wooden pier offers iconic views over the bay, with mountains on the horizon. Here happiness is simple: laughter, sun, and long walks by the water. Playa de Muro is a place to slow down and savor the moment. Its peace, safety, and boundless beauty. On Menorca, a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, Cala Macarella awaits, reached by a walk through fragrant pine forest. A horseshoe bay of white sand and vivid turquoise water, cradled by limestone cliffs, offers seclusion and calm. The clarity comes from the white seabed reflecting sunlight, creating a natural swimming pool. Small boats anchor in the bay, suspended in blue. Just beyond, Cala Macarelleta offers even greater privacy for those who seek it. The view from above is iconic, a panorama of nature's artistry. Cala Macarella is a testament to preservation, a sanctuary far from crowds. It is Menorca's turquoise heart. Back on the Costa de la Luz, Zahara de los Atunes offers 8 kilometers of golden sand and Atlantic waves. The town's heritage is tied to bluefin tuna, infusing the area with a laid-back bohemian spirit. Beach bars serve fresh seafood with your feet in the sand. The beach is spacious, welcoming families, surfers, and sunseekers alike. Even on busy days, solitude is easy to find. The true spectacle is sunset, fiery skies reflected in the wet sand, a daily ritual of awe. Zahara nourishes body and soul, blending simple pleasures with rich local culture. Off Galicia's coast, the Islas sees shelter Playa de Rodas, a sandbar so stunning it's been called the world's best beach. White sand and turquoise water evoke the Caribbean, but this is a protected national park. One side is a calm lagoon, the other, wild Atlantic. No cars, no hotels, just nature and silence, broken by gulls and the sea. Pine and eucalyptus forests offer shade and trails. Climb to the lighthouse for breathtaking views of the islands and the perfect curve of Rodas below. Visitor numbers are limited to preserve this paradise. Swimming here is invigorating, lying on the sand restorative. Playa de Rodas is a testament to the power of conservation. In Almeria's Cabo de Gata Níjar Natural Park, Playa de los Genoveses is a crescent of golden sand in a bay of pure simplicity. No buildings, no bars, just a dusty track through agave and palms leading to a vast empty canvas of golden blue. The shallow bay is calm and warm, ideal for swimming. The surrounding hills are ancient volcanoes, their forms embracing the shore. Silence reigns, broken only by wind and sea. This cinematic landscape has starred in films, but its true magic is in its untouched beauty. Playa de los Genoveses is a sanctuary for escape and contemplation. Here, nature is pure and unadorned. On Gran Canaria's southern tip, Maspalomas is where a vast ocean of water meets a vast ocean of sand. The protected dunes stretch for hundreds of hectares, a miniature desert sculpted by wind. Walk from bustling beachfront into silent, undulating sands that evoke the Sahara. At one end, La Charca Lagoon teems with migratory birds, a vibrant oasis amid the dunes. The Golden Beach merges with Playa del Ingles, offering lively and remote areas alike. The historic lighthouse marks the transition from wildness to civilization. Maspalomas is a landscape of contrasts: blue Atlantic, golden sand, vibrant life and stark silence. It's a unique, unforgettable ecosystem, a grand finale to our journey through Spain's wondrous coastlines. Our journey along Spain's shores ends here. From turquoise Balearic coves to the wild Atlantic and serene Mediterranean. These beaches are more than destinations. They're part of our planet's heritage, reminders of nature's artistry and peace. If this journey has inspired you, subscribe for more adventures and help us protect these wonders. Until next time, may the echo of the waves stay with you, and may wanderlust guide your heart.